Hey guys, let's check out Prewett Creek Fishing Access Site in Cascade, Montana. So you are absolutely surrounded by nature and you feel like you are closed into this, not uncomfortably closed, but beautifully closed into this new space. When you come in the driveway, you're just going to want to turn right where the bighorn sheep are. To get to this campground, you're going to actually pass by a string of houses after you've turned off the roadway, and it's hidden in the back. Campground is self-serve and about $18 a night. There's only a few sites. I think there's only about 7 sites here, so there aren't a ton of sites. So you want to make sure that you get here early and plan ahead. The campground does require a conservation license as part of its costs for camping here. The sites are nicely treed, but as you can see, this one isn't super RV friendly. This is more of a tenter site. There are a couple of spots that do actually fit some larger units in. I don't know how big you could get, but this is a pretty decent sized unit for this little site. If you have a large unit, site number 4 is decent for size because you don't have really, you can pull all the way down here and it's easy to get in and out, lots of space to maneuver. Sites have picnic tables and fire pits. Site 6 is probably my favorite spot because it backs right onto the river. And the views from the river are just gorgeous. Hidden behind number 7, there is actually a pathway that will take you to your own kind of secret path to the water, but also to the railroad tracks, and I don't think the railroad tracks are operational anymore, so you could actually take yourself for a nice hike. The one downside I am noticing though as I come through these paths is you can tell that these have been used as bathrooms. You can tell that the train hasn't run for some time. Lots of the native plants have made a life here. If you have a boat, they do have a boat ramp that you're able to utilize to put your boat in the river here, or you can also just sit by the shore and fish. If you want to come down and just boat for the day, there's lots of parking for boaters. As you can see, it also gets taken up pretty good. As far as I can tell, there are no showers or anything on site, and they do have a good old-fashioned stinky outhouse. And in fact, I don't actually even see garbage bins. I don't know if that's for bear reasons, but there isn't a garbage bin on site. So it looks like you may actually have to take out what you bring in. All right, the drawbacks of this campground. 1, there's no water, electricity, or sewer. There isn't even a dump on site. So you have to be prepared to boondock it. 2, there is heavy bear activity in the area. We are actually staying across the road and we've had a bear already in our camp, so be prepared for bear awareness. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but just if you're tenting, you'll want to make sure that you properly put up your food. Even if you're in a trailer, you'll want to make sure that you properly put up your food and have bear spray if you're going to be out and about. So across the road from the campground is this Missouri Inn restaurant and bar. It's quite frequently open, which is great. We stopped in there when we arrived and had lunch, which was perfect because we didn't want to cook, and the meal was excellent and the service was great. So highly recommend the Missouri Inn restaurant and bar if you end up camping here. Between the restaurant and the inn, there is actually another campground that is suited for RVs. It is the Prewett Creek RV Park. We will do a separate review on that, so make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell and you'll be notified when that video is made available. Across the street is the Prewett Creek Inn. It has boat rentals, a little motel, and as well as a little fly shop. So if you have a small unit or a tent, this is a really nice campground. Lots of nature here. You feel like you're off in the woods. A beautiful place for a peaceful stay. Awesome, you guys. Well, that's it. Happy travels.